screw that. Right, we are at Bothwell, something like that, up at Glasgow. We're heading south, going down to Widnes for 6:30 tomorrow morning. So basically, it's run out of time. Get down as far as we can. Just want to quickly check how much driving I've done today, because I don't keep a physical note of how much I've driven. It's easier just to do a printout. Yeah, so we're picking up in Widnes a four dropper, I think, for tomorrow. Ooh, we've done 7 hours 17 minutes. So on the 10, I've got what, just less than 2 3/4 hours. Call it 2.5 hours, and I'm about 3.5 hours away from Widnes. So if I can get down to Penrith area, that will suit me just fine. I'm sorry if the camera keeps going up and down, but it's kind of attached to the seat, and those of you who drive a truck will know that they're air supported, so they're up and down over lumps and bumps and all sorts. So let's get a move on. I don't have an actual address as yet. Just been told to make my way down to Widnes. So that's what we will do. As you may notice, this is not a Volvo. It is a DAF. DAF. And it's an old DAF. It's on a 11 plate, and she's coming up to, well, I say coming up to, she's done over 750,000 miles. I thought she'd done nearly 1.2 million, but that was on kilometres, and I don't work in kilometres, so I've changed it to miles. It's coming up at 734,934 miles. And you know what? She runs really sweet. Need to get over into next lane. Thank you, Mr. Davies. So yeah, I've not done a video for a while. Not because I lose heart in it or anything like that, it's just they don't really get watched, and to be honest, they take a lot of time to edit and cut up and put together and what have you. You know, there's so many drivers now doing videos. You know, anybody really can point a camera on dash like what I'm doing and start spouting a load of crap. But to be fair, I'm not really a talker. I think because I don't really have anything interesting to say. I drive a truck. That's it really. I don't do a great deal else. A lot of people these days prefer videos with a lot of swearing in or violence or know, that kind of thing seems to get people going more than the kind of stuff that I do. And I refuse to do a video that's out and out swearing all the time, especially when there's no need for it. Don't get me wrong, I do swear, but it's not something that I use in my everyday language. So yeah, I just brought up 11 pallets from Telford all the way up to Falkirk. And 8 in the chill, 3 in the frozen. Long way for the 11 pallets. So we tipped them, and now we're going all the way down to Widnes for a reload. A lot of miles. People complain about me putting music on my videos, but it's like I say, I find it difficult to talk about anything interesting, so I'm not going to bore you with random crap about trucking and unloading stuff and what have you. So it's easier just put some music to stuff. Some people like it, but I think the majority don't. But that's fine. If you don't want to watch it, you don't watch it, do you? Speaking of music, well, we're just coming up to Lockerbie. Got a decent truck stop at Lockerbie, it's not too bad. I'm sure that Lockerbie's well known for a lot of things, but of course most of us only know it for one thing. Very sad event in I think it was 85, was it? Just before Christmas in 85. God, 30 odd years ago. Doesn't seem like it. I remember hearing that on the news. Doesn't seem like 30 odd years ago. We're on target to oh god, I'm tired. We're on target to get down to Penrith area. Stop somewhere there. If I can, I usually stop at, I come off at junction 41, do a left out towards the A6. It's only about half a mile down road. There's a couple of lay-bys there. If you get there early enough, there's usually a space right next to the motorway, so you're not really diverting too much to get somewhere to park. And that should put me at about an hour and 45 or thereabouts down to Widnes in the morning. Starts at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Got to be there at 6:30. Still working for this company out of Shrewsbury. I'm not employed by them, I'm still self-employed, but I pretty much do all my work for this company now. They're based in Shrewsbury, but they don't have a yard in Shrewsbury. They only have an office. The truck's actually based in Telford, which is probably a little bit better for me. So I've been in this truck now for I think the last 5 weeks. But of course generally I only do Monday to Friday, do the odd Saturday, but generally Monday to Friday. And somebody else has it at the weekend, because it's pretty much always working, as are most of them. I think they've only got about 14-15 trucks. So it's a really small family business. But you know what? They're really nice. They talk to you like a human being. Being. God, I'm not Heinz Bean, am I? They pay well, so it's all good. Yeah, I think this truck is one of the oldest. I think there's, I might be wrong, but I think there's an 08 Volvo that's fairly well looked after. The rest are like 64s, Volvos, and a couple of newer DAFs. There's one on a 17 plate, one on a 15 plate. So they're not old trucks. But I like how they treat you. You know, I've worked for some companies and you get treated really badly. If you're thinking about getting into trucking and you're a single bloke or a single woman, whatever, then it could well be the life for you. If you don't mind being away from home and such like. But if you're thinking about getting into it and you're married and you've got kids, don't be under any illusion, it's a hard life. You know, being away from your wife. I know there's a joke there that most guys would kind of like that, but trust me, it gets a bit wearing. It's nice to get home on a Friday or a Saturday and get that all-important hug and reassurance, as it were. And being away from kids, that's really hard because you miss everything. You know, they seem to have grown more and they know more every time you get home. You know, if there's a problem, if they're poorly or they're having trouble at school or whatever, there's not what you can do. You're away, you're completely helpless. I watched a video the other day, a driver in America called Lil Dog, Lildawg, I think it is. Yeah, I know, it's an odd way of pronouncing it, but I suppose that's American for you. And he was talking about it, and it's right what he says. You know, there's technology these days that makes being away a little bit easier. You know, if you need to, you can FaceTime kids and have a chat and try and reassure them and what have you. But generally, there's not a lot you can do. You're still helpless. Can't help them at all. It's just one of them things that comes with the territory. So be warned if you're thinking of getting into it. It's a good life if you like to get around, and you know, if driving's in your blood, well, I think that's what it is with me. I don't particularly like being away, but my attitude is, you know, I get paid to stay out every night, and it's the best part of £400 a month. It's tax free, so it almost pays my mortgage every month. You know, it allows you to do extra things. You know, there's always money there for kids for if they need things, and you know, it's just nice to know that Emma can go to the bank and there's money there. And like this week, she's bought new shoes for girls for school. You know, they ain't cheap. That were nearly 100 quid. It's all money. So yeah, if you're after a bit of an inflated wage, then in my opinion, tramping is where it's at. I never suited days. You know, I did days for a couple of years, but day drivers have a hard shift. I think the reason for that is you're chasing your ass all day. You know, because your planner will fill your day for you. So because you're racing the clock all the time, you're completely, you know, just chasing around trying to get things done to make sure you're back. You don't run out of time. At least with tramping, you can set your day out a little bit. Home is where you park, basically. So yeah, it's been good to me. It's allowed us to do things that we probably wouldn't have done if I'd have been on days or another type of job. I mean, if I wanted to get out of this business now, I'm not sure what I'd do. I'm not really skilled in anything else. I mean, I'm sure I can train to do things, but you know, I'm 54 now. I don't particularly want to go training to do things. The only other thing that I'd be good for is labouring. But at 54, God, I'm not sure how useful I'd be at that. So yeah, this kind of life really is pretty much me, I think, until they kick me out of it. Right, crack on. Next stop. Oh, I might get a coffee at on the way down. Is it Tottle Services? I might get might call in there and get a coffee. And then next stop, Penrith area, junction 41, I think. Catch you in a bit. Back in England. Not that there's anything wrong with Scotland, of course. I don't know if you can see in front of us, 3 trucks in front. Sunshine Boys. Warburers. Is it Warburers? How it's pronounced. AKA Masters of Disaster. Give them a bit of room, donkey. I'm not going to bother overtaking him because, like I say, I'm going to pull into services. It's only a mile away. Rest area. Vosa have been busy today. Well, up on 74, they've got about 4 or 5 foreigners pulled in there, or Eastern Europeans, should I say. And on the way up here at Carlisle, just past Carlisle, they've got a selection of vehicles pulled in. Coffee time. Now there is a Costa restaurant behind the BP garage, but I just normally go into BP. It's about 40 pence cheaper. Not quite as nice as a Costa, but coffee's coffee in a lot of ways. Let's just see if we can I'll park around there. I'll leave the pumps clear so that somebody coming in can get on the pumps. I won't park on the pumps because that's naughty. Smile for camera. Right. Won't be a minute or two. Wild Bean Cafe. £2.45. Sorry about that. Need somewhere to put my coffee, you see, and there's no drinks holder on the dash. It's got to go on top of the fridge, but the fridge drawer is a bit sticky. Didn't miss me much, I suppose. No. Okay, I can cope with that. Go, donkey! Now we come down there. Right, we have got what did I say? About 2.5 hours. So we've got just under an hour on a 10-hour drive to get down to Penrith. Loads of time, loads of time. Right, there we go. Junction 41. Not that long ago that I didn't even know these laybys were here, so but they are quite handy if you're running short of time. It's always nice to know that there's some laybys close to an exit and entry on a motorway, because it's not worse than being empty, which I am now. Don't have anything on board, so I'm not overly worried about the truck. So it's not worse than having to park in the services. Getting robbed, do you know what I mean? The prices they're charging services is just ridiculous. A lot of them now are about 25 quid. I mean, yeah, you get a meal voucher, but even so, the food's not fantastic. See, I'll park in this lay-by here on the right hand side. Just go down to the roundabout and come back. There's another one here on the left, just round this bend. God, how many RAC vans did it take to mend a car? Well, the answer is, it apparently takes 3. And that will do me. Oh. So that has been 2 hours. So I've got, well, safe driving. I've got exactly half an hour left. But I'm not running for another half an hour and risking not finding somewhere. It's nearly 5 o'clock now. This lay-by will fill up next hour or so. So that will do. I'll finish my coffee and I will catch you later. Bye bye. I bought this, or well, I was given this elastic. Ooh. So we're going to give it a go, see if we can get some muscle going a little bit. I'm getting flabby in places that I shouldn't be getting flabby. Well, we need to sort something out. Oh crap. This is not gonna work. Screw that. just outside York. It's as last drop of the load that we loaded this morning. If the footage were alright, you will have just seen it. If it wasn't alright, then I obviously haven't uploaded it. So, like I say, last drop, and I'm filming it because I've been told that it's a little bit awkward to get into. So, might be a little bit of drama, might not be a little bit of drama. Wait and see. It's coming up to, well, it's already rush hour, I suppose. It's 4:15. So I'm getting off here. We're only a couple of miles away. Towards Elvington, so I need to get round about and stay in the right hand lane. Yeah, I've had quite a few delays today. It's been one of those days. I'm glad to get packed up and call it a day. We're actually going down towards the Air Museum. Which, if I'm honest, I didn't know was here. Sorry, this one. It's back into that side there. If I can do a U here. Not the best idea with traffic. Going to be a pain, I see it. traffic to block the road. Seatbelt off so I can move a bit. Thanks, mate. We're here.